name's Cameron Aaron. Let me tell you about this trip we did out here on the 35 CGM series out of Tampa, Florida. Running off, we picked a nice afternoon to go, what we thought would be a nice afternoon. You know, the weatherman never tells the truth. You know, we planned to run 20 miles offshore to get some tuna out at the fin barge. And, you know, once we got out there, the wind kicked up. Next thing you know, you're in 2s, 3s, occasional 4, 5. You're in some nasty seas. Running this CG, economy-wise, we killed it. 1.8 miles a gallon loaded down with fishing gear, a couple guys going out to catch some tuna. You know, compared to your yellowfins, your contenders, you'll never see that type of economy out of it. So back to the waves and stuff we were in, you know, this boat ride's great. Everybody thinks you need a Carolina flare. You don't. You know, we didn't get wet once in 2s and 3s. We ran fast and we ran hard to get out there for our afternoon trip. We can't miss the bite, and that's the key. When you're fishing like that, you just can't miss the bite. It happens, it's quick, and you want to be there for it. So we get out there, baits everywhere, tuna are eating, catch a couple tuna, and you want to run back home and get there before the sun goes down. You know, you want to make it to your dinner, you want to be able to fillet your fish, clean the boat and all that. We ran back at 55 and 2-footers, didn't get wet once. The boat ran great, nothing's loose, nothing shakes, rattles, the boat's solid built, vacuum bag, resin sealed, makes this boat lighter, makes it faster, and makes it more economical. Coming up to this front bow here on the CG35, you got a nice step up area where, you know, when you need to throw the cast net and you need to get bait at the pier, it makes it really easy to get that nice heavy net up over the side and open it up for a great pancake to really just catch as much bait as you can. And it makes it quick and easy. And, you know, when you're fishing, it's all about time. The most time you can save, the faster you can get out there to the fish, the more fish you're gonna catch. So this nice open area makes it really easy. Throw your cast net off the front, fight a kingfish off the bow, gaff the kingfish, gaff any of your pelagic fish. You know, cast, sight cast if you're out fishing for mahi on the weed lines. Being able to get a little bit elevated, look down on the fish, look down on the water, get those baits to them as fast as you can. That's what's gonna make you successful when you're out here fishing on the 35 CG. At the helm here, we have twin Garmin 12s. This is your electronic station, the center of finding the fish on the bottom when you're doing bottom fishing and finding the bait when you're offshore. These boats have a big enough dash to fit up to twin 19-inch Simrad units if you want to go the Simrad route of things, and they fit nice and flush. This one here is equipped with the Mercury vessel view for the twin 350s. That's your powerhouse of all your motors. That tells you everything about them, how fast you're going, your RPMs, and your fuel burn. Fusion head unit here, which is great. You know, easily Bluetooth, FM, AM, and that pairs nicely with your full JL audio stereo for the tunes while you get out to the fishing grounds. As far as controlling all your pumps, electronics, and lights, we have a custom dash panel here that says CG Boatworks on it, and you're lit and listed all of your nav lights, bilge, live well, freshwater, saltwater, and everything that's important to run on the boat. In the center console here, it's nice and spacious and empty in there. You can have the option for a plumbed head in there, but as you can see, the fit and finish on these 35 CGs is impeccable. Coming into the bilge here, the 35 CGM series, it's super clean, super simple. You have access to all your pumps, all your wiring, if any of that needs to be changed. And you can go ahead and option to rig it out with a sea chest to keep your baits nice and lively, keep that water flow high in your live wells. And that's another key thing when it comes to fishing these tournaments and catching these big fish, is you have to have good lively bait. That's the key to everything. Coming into the stern here, you have a 40-gallon live well with a nice acrylic lid that's inscribed with CG Boat Works. It's a nice, big, spacious live well. Keep all your blue runners, goggle eyes, whitebait, whatever you're fishing with that day, healthy and happy. Stepping back here, we have a shrimp well. This is nice if you're out there doing some hog fishing and stuff like that. A lot of guys use a mesh bag with their shrimp and their big live wells, but this keeps it nice and accessible and easily to get your shrimp out. This can also be optioned with a full sink freshwater system. You know, if you want to clean your hands off while you're bait fishing or whatnot, that's totally optional for whatever boat you choose to order.